Good evening. It's exactly midnight in Cairo time for Panorama News on Nile TV International, presented to you by Manel Ibieri and Lamia Abdel Sattar. Hello, Lamia.
Hello, Manel. Hello, dear viewers, and we'll start our panorama with the headlines. Prime Minister Madbouli asserts that Egypt prioritizes empowering the private sector. Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati meets his Saudi counterpart. And World Government Summit 2026 kicks off in Dubai.
And to details. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli held a meeting to review the aspects of the initiative of the private sector participation in the implementation of social housing units in the presence of Minister of Housing, Utilities and Urban Communities, Sharif al-Shirbini. Prime Minister Madbouli reiterated that Egypt paid great attention to empower the private sector and enroll it in efforts to achieve sustainable development and benefit from its expertise in various sectors to become the main driver of economic growth. Madbouli confirmed that the government is continuing its efforts to improve the business climate, promote investment opportunities and investor confidence.
Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli witnessed the signing ceremony of a memorandum of understanding between the Egyptian Ministry of Health and Population and Swedish Ministry of Health and Social Affairs aimed at enhancing partnership in the health and medical fields. The memorandum of understanding comes in light of the distinguished relations between the two countries and the keenness to strengthen bilateral cooperation through the exchange of expertise and best practices in the field of public health, which contributes to develop health system and improving the quality of services provided. Madbouli affirmed that this agreement also comes within the government's efforts to promote international cooperation in the medical field and benefit from leading global experiences, which enhances the government's efforts to improve health services and achieve the highest levels of quality and efficiency.
Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati and his Saudi counterpart, Prince Faisal bin Farhan, affirmed the special and deep relations between Cairo and Riyadh and their joint commitment to enhance existing partnership to meet the aspirations of the two brotherly people. During their meeting in Riyadh, the two ministers stressed the importance of containing tensions, preventing escalation of violence in the region and intensifying efforts to prioritize political and diplomatic solutions to crisis. They also affirmed that the nature of challenges in the region need concerted Arab efforts, continued consultation and coordination among Arab states as a fundamental pillar for protecting Arab national security.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdelati and his Emirati counterpart Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed stressed the necessity of moving forward with implementation of the requirements of the second phase of U.S. President Donald Trump plan and supporting the National Committee for the Management of Gaza. This came during a meeting Foreign Minister Abdelati held with his Emirati counterpart within the framework of close coordination and cooperation between the two brotherly countries. Foreign Minister Abdelati reiterated the importance of adhering to diplomatic channels and creating suitable conditions between U.S. and Iran to reach a comprehensive and balanced agreement that contributes to enhance stability and security at regional and international levels.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdelati discussed with his Sudanese counterpart Muhyiddin Salim ways to support efforts aimed at reaching a comprehensive settlement to the Sudanese crisis within the framework of the deep strategic relations between both countries. During the meeting, Foreign Minister Abdelati affirmed Egypt's steadfast stance in support of Sudan's unity, territorial integrity and the preservation of its national institutions. He also asserted Egypt's rejection of any attempts to divide Sudan or undermine its sovereignty and stability. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Abdulati reiterated Egypt's condemnation of the atrocities and violations witnessed in Al-Fashir and Kordofan, emphasizing Egypt's full solidarity with the Sudanese people in light of the grave challenges they face.
The World Governments Summit 2026 kicked off in Dubai under the theme Shaping Future Governments. Minister of Planning, Economic Development and International Cooperation Rania Al-Mashad participated in the event. The 2026 gathering is the largest edition in the summit's history, with over 60 heads of state and governments, ministers and representatives of nearly 150 governments are attending the summit. It also brings together prominent decision makers and global leaders to discuss the future of government work. The summit focuses on developing government policies and enhancing international cooperation to address economic, social and technological challenges.
The 130th humanitarian aid convoy began entering into the Palestinian territory of Gaza via a sub-portal of the Rafah port on their way to Karm Abu Salim border crossing ahead of reaching Gaza. The convoy part of an Egyptian organized initiative called Zaid al-Izza, which aims to alleviate humanitarian suffering of the Israeli war and blockade-stricken population in Gaza. It is loaded with thousands of tons of urgently needed food, medical and relief supplies, in addition to petroleum and fuel substances.